my name is Jojo and I like to read. Go Book of Voice is a channel that helps young people learn new vocabulary and listen to interesting stories. The book I'm reading today is Funny Kid for President, Matt Stanton. Chapter 1. Somebody has pooped in the classroom, in the storeroom. Actually pooped, in the middle of the floor. It's lying there in the dark like a lonely sleeping baby mole. What the? That's my teacher, Mr. Armstrong. He's standing in the doorway, glaring down at the little poop like he's going to vaporize it with just the power of his eyes. Mr. Armstrong doesn't look like a normal teacher. He looks like a hairless gorilla who eats puppies for breakfast. Most teachers look a little like, wimpy. Mr. Armstrong looked like he could bend iron. Mr. Armstrong looks like he bends iron bars just to relax. That might sound cool to you. It's not. Staring at the poop on the floor, Mr. Armstrong is turning the color of a stressed strawberry. Veins pulse in his neck like slugs trying to get away from his face. Normally this means he's about to yell 20 laps, which means we all have to run around the classroom while he puts hurdles in front of us. Take it from someone who's been there, and it hurts to crash into a printer and become a human paper jam. Mr. Armstrong is a volcano that's about to blow. I'm seriously considering hiding under my desk. Even on a good day, he explodes at the littlest things. Someone forgets their homework? Guilty. Or forgets their school bag? Guilty. Or forgets their pants? Don't judge me. But this is a whole new level. I've never seen a head turn red like that. Then again, I've never seen a poop in the storeroom before either. I'm Max, by the way. I go to Red Hill Middle School, and I'm in Mr. Armstrong's class. I didn't do the poop. Mr. Armstrong turns and looks at each of us. For someone with such a big head, he has tiny nostrils. They're flaring in and out as he hovers around the room like a gorilla with gas. I know you don't believe me, but I can tell who is responsible for that atrocity just by looking into each of your tiny eyes, Mr. Armstrong says. He looks at Emily and Layla, Josh and Ryan. He doesn't seem to think Kevin did it, although I'm not sure. Kevin does eat a lot of chili. Mr. Armstrong stops in front of me. This is probably a good time to tell you that Mr. Armstrong doesn't like me very much. I think it's because I'm not very good at sports, and to Mr. Armstrong that means there's not much point to me being alive. Max, what? It was you. What was me? You did the thing in the storeroom. You did that. No, I didn't. I say, I think it's best to remain calm. After all, I did not do the poop. Yes, you did, Max. He puts his hand on his hips and seems to squeeze in his waist. I like to imagine if he squeezes a little bit harder, his head will explode off his shoulders like a popped pimple. Really, I didn't do it, Mr. Armstrong. He doesn't seem convinced, so I decided to give him a bit more information. I haven't done a poop since Monday. And suddenly the whole class is looking at me in disgust. Too much information? That's gross, Max, says the teacher, and he hands me a box of tissues. What's this for? He asked. Go and get rid of it. What? I am not touching that. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. This is unfair and very unhygienic. So much for remaining calm. Do it now, Max, or 30 laps. I can't believe it. This is so disgusting. I take a tissue box and drag myself over to the storeroom door. There's the poop sitting on the floor, all innocent looking, just waiting for me. I look at that poop. I look at the tissues. I look back at the poop. What am I supposed to put it in? Mr. Armstrong smirks. I guess you'd better go get your lunchbox. He thinks he's so funny. That's the end of chapter 1.